Would you believe me if I told you that my friend tried to pimp me out? You probably won't, but I'll tell you anyway. I had a best friend called Alaine, whom I went from nursery to primary school with. We were best friends. Ex-friends now. He calls himself Alca. He said it's short for Al Capone. How fitting, the perfect gangster name. We went to different secondary schools, so seeing him at university was like a dream come true, which turned out to be a nightmare really. We embraced each other in excitement. I noticed he was rolling with 3 other dudes, who he called his dogs. I was new to the university. I got transferred from another. He was in his 3rd year, so everybody knew him and his dogs. After a lengthy convo, we planned to meet up that same evening, for a catch-up. We met up as planned and we went to the restaurant. We chatted and laughed about some silly things that we used to do. After we finished, I offered to go halves on the bill, but he insisted he'd take care of it. I thought that was so kind of him. I saw him daily around campus with his so-called dogs, talking to girls, doing stupid things, things that guys do. Sometimes he'd say hi or check on me to see that I'm fine. A week after we went out, he asked me out again. He said he wanted to talk to me about something. I'm not even going to pretend. I was hoping it was the start of something good, like him asking me to be his girlfriend. To my surprise, he said to me that he's got a very important client who he wants me to meet an escort to an event on that weekend. I asked if sex was involved. He said it was nothing like that, but to accompany this dude to a special event. Nothing to it. He gave me 50 quid to buy an outfit and £100 up front, and promised another 100 after the job was done. I thought, easy money, why not? We spoke for a little while, but to my disappointment, he bluntly said, I've got another appointment. Do you mind? I'll send you the details and we'll catch up tomorrow. I was not expecting that at all. I thought we were gonna wine and dine the night away. Instead, he asked me to be an escort for some guy I didn't even know. Let's face it, I don't think he likes me like that. He just sees me as a commodity. As I was on my way back to campus, I noticed a girl from our university coming through the doors to meet him. I was thinking, is she the other appointment? So I decided to stick around and see. Indeed she was. She walked straight over to him and left 5 minutes after. I stood outside staring through the glass of the restaurant. In the space of an hour, 10 people came, male and female. They all just sat with him for less than 10 minutes, just as myself. They all received money. I assumed it must have been for the same thing, and that can only mean one thing. This guy is a pimp. I really don't know what to do. I mean, there's no sex involved anyway. Should I tell someone? I was fresh on campus, so I didn't really know anyone. I could report it to the police anonymously, but he's not doing anything illegal, as long as there's nothing sexual involved. That night opened my eyes to a lot of things. I started to ask myself, who in the university isn't involved? I didn't know who to trust. I didn't bother to buy the outfit because I wasn't planning to go through with it. What if it goes wrong? What if the person I'm going to escort knows me? I'd be labeled for the rest of my life. I rang him and asked him to meet me. When we met up, I told him I won't be able to go through with it. He said it's easy money. So I said anything that comes easy has a hidden price, and I don't want to pay that price later. I tried to return the money, but he told me just keep it, just in case. I changed my mind, which I had no intention of doing. So I insisted he should keep it. He took it back and went on his merry way. I then went back to my dormitory and called my parents and told them the whole story. They were so proud of me, knowing that they could rely on me to make the right decision. I went home for that weekend to clear my head. Upon returning on Monday morning, there were rumors circulating that a student got assaulted. Police officers were all over campus. The reports were that she had escorted a prominent businessman to a private event, and after a few drinks, he wanted to take it further than what she agreed, and she refused. So he assaulted her? The police didn't mention the names of those involved for legal reasons, and rightly so, to protect the victim. Come to think of it, it could have been me if I didn't back out. After a lengthy investigation, they arrested Alca and his so-called dogs. It turned out He was working for someone the police were watching for some time. Have you ever been in a similar situation and wish you had done more to prevent others from falling victim to it? That's how I felt. I should have told the police or a teacher. That poor girl wouldn't have been assaulted. If I did, I felt responsible for what happened to her. Whoever that person is, I am so sorry I didn't do the right thing. I requested to be transferred to my old university. Without any hesitation, they accepted me back with open arms. Can you relate? Please subscribe to this channel and share this story to help raise awareness and stop violence against women and girls.